What is up everybody, it is me Josh and welcome back to the channel Josh's Brick Studios, and today guys we are going to be doing a review on set number 75399, the Rebel U-Wing Starfighter guys. This set is going to have 594 pieces, recommended 8 plus, and it's going to retail for about 109 Australian dollars. This set is going to include 4 minifigures being Cassian Andor, Dedra Meero, ISB Tactical Agent and K2SO. Now having a look at the box art guys, as you can see it's a very well made box art. I absolutely love it. The U-Wing itself looks very nice. As you can see on this corner, you've got Cassian and a Stormtrooper. And then just having a look at the back, as you can see, you've got a couple of pictures of the actual set with its play features, with spring-loaded shooters, and you can fold the wings in and out. And it also does show that the underneath of the U-Wing, you can open up a small compartment. The first minifigure we're going to have a look at is Cassian Andor. As you can see, guys, I love the overall detail and design of the minifigure. Starting off at the top, guys, as you can see, you've got his really awesome hairpiece. His face does have a lot of cool details. As you can see, the beard detail, the mustache detail as well, and his eyes as well, which I think is very nice, even with the eyebrows. Having a look at his torso, guys, as you can see, it's very well made. I love the overall design, all the printing and everything on the body. And as you can see, guys, on the legs, you got a bit more printing as well, which I think is very nice. And you've also got his pistol. Having a look at the back, guys, as well, as you can see, you've got a bit more printing at the back. And you've also got his other face expression, which I think is very nice. Now having a look at Dedra, guys, as you can see, it's very well made. This minifigure's got a ton of details. It pops a lot, starting off with the hair and the hat piece. Having a look at the torso, guys, as you can see, there's a lot of details with the belt and sort of like the shirt, I think is very nice. And then on the legs, you've got some really awesome printing, which I think is very nice. And then just having a look at the back, guys, as you can see, a bit more printing on the body. And you do have another face, which is sort of calm with a small little pistol. And then you've got her angry face right at the front. And guys, having a look at the ISB Tactical Agent, as you can see, another very nice minifigure. You've got the hat, which is very nice. You've got his face, which is pretty sort of calm, I'm guessing. The body printing is very nice as well. As you can see, tons of different details and printing and stuff. It does also have a shield, which I think is very nice. And for the legs, as you can see, a ton more detail and printing. It also does have a blaster. And then just having a look at the back, guys, a bit more printing at the back. There is no face for, or second face for the minifigure, which is fine. No arm printing or anything, so it's pretty bland on the side. But overall, guys, a very awesome minifigure. I love all the details, so very nice. And guys, to end off the review of the minifigures, we have K2SO. As you can see, very awesome minifigure. You can see that the body is one piece, which is very nice. Obviously, the arms are just these little connectors, which I think is very nice. You do have the Imperial logo on the side of his arms, which I think is very cool, with his little blaster. His legs are one piece as well, as you can see. The head is very nice as well. And then just, yeah, overall, very cool minifigure, guys. Very simple, but he still does look really awesome. So guys, now having a look at the U-Wing, it looks very nice, I must say. It is relatively small, and you know, only 594 pieces, but I do have to say it is a very awesome design. I actually like this set a lot, but I don't know if it is worth $109. Stay tuned to the end of the video to get my honest opinion at the end if it is worth it. So starting off at the front, guys, as you can see, we've got these really long wings, which I think are very nice. They are relatively skinny, only 3 studs wide, which is okay, you know, for the size of the set. You didn't want them any bigger. Then we've got the main piece in the middle, which is the cockpit and stuff. We've got the 2 turrets at the front, and you've got in the middle, the 2 spring-loaded shooters. Then we've got a bit more designs in the middle, guys, with the sticker. There's only a couple of stickers in this set, which is relatively good. Another sticker there, and then these pieces are other stickers as well. Having a look at the cockpit, guys, this is printed, which is very nice. That opens, and then having a look inside, you've got the little piece where you can do all your controls and fly the ship and everything, which I think is a very awesome design. Just having a look, guys, you can put one of your minifigures in there, which is definitely very nice. Having a look at the back here, guys, as you can see, a bit more details and everything. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do, but it's there anyway. Having a look at the engines, guys, as you can see, the engines are very nicely done. I am a big fan of the way the engines look. And then just having a look at them at the front looks very, very nice. And then just having a look in the actual part of the U-Wing, guys, as you can see, there's not much going on in the middle, you'll probably be able to stick one of your minifigures in there, which is still relatively good. And you do have this little compartment at the back, which I'm not sure what that is for, maybe for like your guns or anything, but it's still a cool little feature that they've added in the set. And then once you're done, guys, it's very easy. All it does is just fold in. And as you can see, guys, the wings do fold out and they clip into that little piece over here. And then the other one does the same thing. So you can have it in this sort of position, which I think is very cool. And then depending on how you play with it, guys, it just clips in very easy again and ready to be played with however you want. So guys, that is basically going to wrap up the video, guys. I just wanted to do a quick review, just showing you the overall set, showing you its play features, designs, and just the overall build. I must say, guys, $109 is relatively expensive. This set does look very awesome in my opinion. 594 pieces is not much pieces and quite expensive for at $109. But I will say that it is awesome. I absolutely love it. I think the minifigure selection is really nice. So we'll actually have to say that I think, in my opinion, guys, I believe that it is worth that $109 mark. As I said, it is relatively expensive. Some people may say no. Some people may say yeah. It's just hard. It is a very awesome set. I love the overall thing. I think that, you know, having it obviously smaller than the previous one we got back in 2016 might be a bit of a downgrade for some people. But at the same time, guys, it is a bit hard to display bigger sets. And, you know, obviously a U-wing, we haven't got one in such a long time. And having it this sort of size is much easier to display on your shelves, depending on, you know, obviously how much space you have. And, you know, in my sort of situation, I am starting to run out of space on my Lego shelves. So having a set of this size is definitely going to be a lot easier to display, you know, and still have a really awesome set. The box is pretty small, guys. When I first picked up the set, the box was really small, but it's such a good thing. It's such a good, you know, set to build. Super fun. The minifigures are great. And just the overall design of it, guys, is super nice. So I'm going to say that it is worth the $109. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys, about this set. Let me know if you've picked it up. Let me know your thoughts, if it's worth the price. You know, if it's worth even buying. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'd love to hear your opinions. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day. Peace out, and bye-bye.